He ain't been probably maybe an hour out of prison. He ain't been about an hour out of prison. Comes in, interprets it, but then what he does next is he be. I'm going to pause. He began to be. Because what happened was he began to consult Pharaoh, and he had the audacity to do it. Y'all ain't catching me. Y'all ain't catching me. See, what it is he had been doing these things in the element of where he was at and trying to give the instructions to Potiphar. Hey, Potiphar, if we do this and we can do that, we can make this work. And he began to address them, and he got his house right. When he goes to prison, he goes to the head of prison. Well, if we do this and we can do that, and we can do this and we can do that, we can make this work, right? And then he said, okay, you take care of it. Now he goes to Pharaoh, his existence. His being was, well, okay, this is what it means, but based on this information, what you need to do is you need to do these things. You need to begin to go ahead and do this, and if you could do this and this and this. Why? Because that right there, that leadership was in him. Oh, y'all ain't hearing me. He began to be who he was because it came to the point. It came to the point where he was brought before the king. When that moment comes, what I'm simply trying to say is you got to be. When the opportunity comes, when that moment that God has arranged, sets it up, you cannot back down. You have to be who God created you to be, who God has been preparing him to be all that time. So then we was able to speak to the Pharaoh. He just was being himself. Amen. Oh my God. Those are some of my favorite words right there. He was just being himself. That's the key. We got to start being ourselves. I preached a long time ago that Jesus, when he was healing somebody, it wasn't some magical thing that happened. He was just being himself. Come on, healing was in him. So he just began to be who he was, and healing manifested. Some of us need to grab hold to that and just be ourselves.